I know how you must feel. Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Was I unmuted? Was I muted this entire time? Dude. Yeah, display chat. What the heck? Okay, so apparently I was muted. That is so lame. PlayStation 5 didn't tell me that. Okay, that's really embarrassing. My apologies. I just assumed it would unmute me, but I guess that's foolish of me. Um, okay, so we're playing Layers of Fear, as you saw. This is a first impressions, general discussion. First impressions because I've played it a little bit before, but not really to full extent. Um, and the only thing that has been really missed is I was chatting over this cutscene where the narrator says, "You feel lost and hopeless, but things are not over for you yet. You can still finish it," was the final line. So we're here now in presumably a house. Um, and I was babbling on about how the stream kept coming into my introduction of Layers of Fear when I wisely discovered that I was muted. So we have solved many issues today. On a great start. So Layers of Fear, if you're unfamiliar, for the people watching now or people watching later, it's a concept built around paintings, famous paintings. You can see one that I'm kind of looking at right now. Don't ask me to name them. I won't be very good at it. But essentially, it's built around the narrative of what you see isn't always what is real. Additionally, alongside motifs of paintings playing an important image in the narrative structure. So we're looking at one right now, and I can kind of get a guess at what's going to happen just because of what I've experienced in my previous playthrough. We have I would assume a family with two children and a potentially dead wife, and the husband looking on sympathetically, apathetically, up to your interpretation. Um, I kind of give it more of an apathetic, dreary look, but that's kind of up to you. And then also we have this small child. I hope I don't get censored on Twitch for a little child, but um, yeah. Why did I look at it again? I'm like, oh, I hope I don't get censored, and I just look straight at it again. Cool. Um, So that's kind of all I really know. Um, so you can't trust what you see, and paintings play an important part in alliteration as well as narrative structure. So we're just going to crack this bad boy open. We're just going to get to Sleuthin, an artist's triumph. Wow. Gallery opening wows critics. Some call him the new Caravaggio. Others compare him to Van Eyck, and one awestruck critic who wished to remain unnamed went as far as to invoke the spirit of the great Leonardo. Any way you slice it, the expedition proved an immense success. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Distinct style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influences and more progressive techniques. That's French for style, if you didn't know. I'm kidding. Um, The artist himself attended the event in the company of his beautiful fiancée, looking stunning in her black gown, revealed to use exclusively. The couple are indeed expecting. Booyah, baby! Hole in one. We got a family on our hands. Um, yeah, I know it's not fair that I've kind of played a little bit, but you'll bear with me as I foreshadow silly things. Um, and a woman starts to serenade me. I'm coming, my dear sweet mistress. Uh-huh. Sir, I didn't touch the workshop, just like you asked, although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, I have no idea what this accent is. If you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office. Have a nice day. Thank you. Apparently we're going straight into the basement. Y'all can hear me, right? That'd be really embarrassing if you couldn't again. It's a mouse. I am kind of a scaredy cat, so this will be entertaining. Cool. This will be entertaining for both of us as I deal with scurrying mice and the general decay of this house. Oh, bespectacles. But okay, well, I've like completely flipped him upside down. Wonderful. These look like aviators, kind of, but not really. Which kind of dates it, if you ask me, because I don't think there's any kind of glasses that look like that anymore. So either this house has been left alone for a couple decades, or we're in this like mid 1900s, late 1800s vibe. And here is what I'm assuming is a violin, just because I'm vaguely familiar with freaking locked. Vaguely familiar with string instruments. But I was in band in middle school. I was a band kid. I played the bass clarinet, and it was awesome because I always had the bass line, and the bass line doesn't do anything. You just play a couple notes and then you move on, which is pretty fun for someone who wasn't exactly motivated to be in band, or particularly I was a band kid and a theater kid, but not to very great extents. I was more involved in theater, and I really liked theater. I'm assuming this is a dog collar, and gee, wish I could read this. It looks like it says Pop BL. Yeah, there's I did narrating for a show choir, as well as I was in a play, Spoon River Anthology, which is a novel, or a series of small monologues that are performed by dead people, and they're very fun. And I still have the poster as well as my lines, which have been annotated. Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and shoved his head off. Yeah, the H is like almost like an N, and the R is almost like an N, so it could be snored or shoved off like the rest of us common folk. I know. Snore. I love you. Thanks, mysterious note. I love you as well. We're just going to open arbitrary items and discuss the critiques. Pop quiz on whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. Cool, we got another painting. Means I'm not an art history major. I'm just a literature nerd. Looks like a supply kit. Not a supply kit. That's a grocery list, because there's freaking booze and apples on there, and air fresheners. 50 packs. I don't know when they invented air fresheners, but that kind of puts it past the 1800s. Like, this house is so 1800s, or built in the 1800s, I guess. Paprika, oregano. Alright, well, you are of no relevance to me. We are moving forward. By now, the stream would have stopped, so things are looking up. Close the doors. No reason not to. I'm being serenaded. I'm being serenaded. Achilles prosthetics. Below knee prosthesis. Made in 1948? Thank you. What the hell do they make them out of? How the hell did they F up the leg? I think that's what it means. You Googled. Yeah, I would too if I didn't want to bore people with me trying to type air fresheners, invention when, and then trying to find the information. I'm going to open these drawers because everybody knows what's in a drawer is important. There's a medal of honor. There's a tobacco pipe. All right. Solidifying my guess with the furniture and the lighting. I'm gonna say 50s, 60s, 1950s, 60s. God, yeah, no clue what that's supposed to mean. I mean, it could mean very well nothing, but yeah, 50s, 60s. That's my guess. I know it's not really pertinent. See, I told you I was a scaredy cat. The obsession with paintings, very prevalent. They were like, you know what? We really need more paintings. Not enough paintings. Is that blood? Oh, yay. What's this? Been working all night. Don't wake me up. Before you go. Don't leave me like a yo-yo. Good morning. Hello. A gramophone. So, totally like 50s, 60s, 70s. I mean, the gramophones were like pretty popular in like the 20s. I think records were like 90s. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. You know, I don't think that is super pertinent information. Sorry, couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. Love you. I love you as well. Random note. There's a fun little Galactic's grand opening in flames. Do we have a timeline here? No. Okay. Disastrous fire at the new department store leaves dozens fighting for their lives. The long-awaited opening of the Galactic Department Store turned into hell on Earth when the building's wiring burst into flames. While the majority of the visitors managed to reach the emergency exit in time, several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. Sorry, I'm plugging in my controller at the same time. The exact number of casualties has not yet been determined, although it is estimated that at least a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of the Galactic, Ronald Sheffield, has so far declined to comment on today's tragic events. Again, just basing it off of the quality of the newspaper and the architecture of the building. Definitely 1900s, just because building fires were a lot more common in 1900s. I mean, they could be really common now. They could be common really right now, but that bottle's blinking in and out of existence. Schrodinger's alcohol. Has he drunk it? Has he not drunk it? We'll never know. Okay, that door's locked. We're gonna stop dilly-dallying. That was very clearly an eye. I don't want to ignore the fact that that is very clearly an eye. Just play it for good measure. Get it? Duh. He didn't appreciate the pun. I was like, I don't know. This isn't it, Chief. My lovely, lovely siren is serenading me once again. See, there's a key. There's a fireplace, which is not... I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you. Tonight it's all about you and me. Let's make it special. You promised! lovely photograph of Little Red Riding Hood and the time period. Do you want to know? Yeah, sure. Drop it in the chat. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I could sit here forever and think about this Little Red Riding Hood thing, which I kind of did the first time. I had to talk about it. I was just like, this is interesting. 1920s? How do you have air fresheners in the 1920s? What's wrong with this game, developers? Jeez, get your time period straight. Yeah, this is pretty much the story of Little Red Riding Hood. I just, game design, things are put in for a reason. Like, at the end of the day, it means something. And right now, I don't know what that means. But I know it'll be important later. Like, just a gut feeling. This is not based on me trying to like, oh, I like totally played the game before and you don't know, but I do. Like, I'm stepping on bottles. That's what's happening here. I just making an educated guess. Oh, that's so weird. 1920s? Also, lamps by a fireplace? Look, I'm not an architecture or an interior designer, but this doesn't make sense to me. I mean, it looks pretty, blah, 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 but there's clearly a lack of lighting over here that only one lamp won't provide a result to. There's just this entire corner where a creeper from Minecraft could spawn. Thank you. I'll be here all day. Yeah. Alright. Moving on to the more interesting bits. Basketball just fell out those stairs. Gonna ignore that. Completely normal, completely normal. We are in a child's room. There's a doggo, some dolls, panda bear. Are panda bears actually bears? Like a thing? I mean, just like, you know how like red pandas aren't actually pandas? They're like foxes technically. Is that the same with pandas? Here's what's probably a British soldier. I always have a hard time saying that word. I always did. I can't say shoulder or soldier. For some reason, I get them confused. No real reason why I think this is British. It just kind of has the stiffness of a British soldier. See, there you go again. With like the outfit. I know. Super interesting. I don't think so. I think pandas are bears. I don't know. That sounds like liberal propaganda. But what would they be if they weren't bears? They're just big dudes. Just big cuddly dudes. I just want to hold a panda bear. Y'all seen that panda bear baby sneezing video? Classic. I actually haven't seen it. To my knowledge. Love bears. Love bears a lot. This is what you came here for. Just fascinating discussions on bears. And the morality of whether or not a panda bear is actually a bear or not. This is the door. That's locked, I believe. Yes. Alright, here we go. More interesting stuff. Ahoy! So, yeah. You know, I think it might be a little too quiet. Let me alleviate that. How about that? So you got paintings, we got the baby that's going to get me censored on Twitch. And here is my masterpiece. 3, 2, 1, go! It's got blue on it. See, but what's interesting is what happens after this. Which I'm totally going to forestall so I can stack of paintbrushes. Completely normal to put that in a chest. Yes, I know. There's writing on the wall. I'll get there. Gramophone. I don't have a corporeal form. There is what appears to be a giant fish, the Grim Reaper, and a man being hanged. Or hung. I think it's hanged. And look! Everything is different. And now this is where it starts to get scary. Not too scary, but once again, I'm a scaredy cat, so I think this is going to go poorly for me. Go here, just out of reach. Door closes. close this. This is a window, you silly goose. Scary, you say? I don't know. Just a thought. Just called layers of fear. Going in circles. Hell yeah, I am. Clearly that's the goat demon, which are associated with the devil. But besides that, I got nothing. Getting a lot of my tobacco pipe. Blank piece of paper I can't read. Stop! No! Shut up! Shut up! Stop it! There's a coat here somewhere. There it is. 548. Now, do you read it left to right or right to left? I'm assuming left to right. That's not a 4. Yeah! Left to right. The chest. The past holds back. Look closer.
That the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
He has a very deep and husky voice, which is nice to listen to. But I don't appreciate the possessiveness that was going on there. Never forget. That can mean a lot of things. Open this, close that. Everybody do the dinosaur. Okay, close on its own. Wonderful. If there's like anything that follows me, I'll freak out. Like, Resident Evil 2 was a struggle for me. Scary. Didn't like Mr. T. I mean, I did on an aesthetic level, but it did. Well, that's not very nice. Now I'm blind. Gosh. Okay. I don't like this. Can I quit? Am I done being a streamer now? Can I go home? The brightness of my television. Please work. Okay. Please work. I don't know why I'm telling the brightness to work. Look, a lever. Everybody say it with me on 3. 3. No, I messed it up. Anyways, pull the lever, Kronk. Blah, 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 blah. Wrong lever. Content. Booyah. We're back where we started. Because we're going in circles. And there's a baby doll falling. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Remember when I was like spending like 30 minutes analyzing every little detail and now I've just ignored everything? Things are moving. Oh, it's the bookshelf. Yeah, let's go back to that. Let's go back to like foreshadowing and talking about context instead of panda bears. Trying to figure this all nonsense out. This does something. Did I just spin it the other way? Spin. 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 Alright, well, bad news bears. It doesn't do anything. Wait, there's a door right there. Why didn't you guys tell me? Spin. You can see it's like another face in there. Is it one of those ones where like if you move you see it? No. No. It's the 1920s. They wouldn't know how to do that. Alright. Alright, I'll spend forever here. Ain't deep lies. Memories.
Tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that.
Am I gonna get censored on
Hold
Twitch for
that
this?
pose. I want to get all those.
I'm uncomfortable. Stop it. No more. No more layers. Layers and layers of just nastiness. You nasty. There's a rat going into the fire. We're gonna ignore that. I know I have to look at it. I'm very well aware, but I don't want to. What about this? This seems nice. Fine. So there you go. That one I knew was going to be there, so I just I know I didn't react the way. But look, the painting's changed. Now they look like they're like on spikes or something, you know? You know. Open the door. Here we go. Back into hell. Open the bookshelf. What kind of books you got in here? Nothing. There's a woman crying. Shoddy, open up. It's me. No. Stop it. Okay. When in doubt, go left. Yeah. Thank you for closing. Unappreciated mechanic. I don't like the sharp turns I'm experiencing here. I'm prepared to scream if I have to. Don't do it. Oh, don't do it. Oh, don't do it. First step is the hardest. Can I go back? There was another door I didn't explore. Oh, of course. Hubris. How could I be so unwise? There's my clock again. That was muted. Okay. Out. But I guess I can't grab it. Poor connection quality. Broadcasting only mic audio. No. Dude. What the heck? Let me see if I can fix that. It's gone. Heck. Camera unavailable. What do you guys see? You see like what do you see? What do I see? These are the questions that haunt me at night. Ah, stop it. Well, that's not good. I'm not ecstatic about that. Video dropped. Yeah. I don't know why. I gotta pause it. I'm not downloading anything. Am I? Let me pause this real fast. I'll be right back.